Well, Ross, we've got a bottle on the table which looks like something from, was it the Riddler from Batman? This is a mystery malt bottling from Thompson brothers, who we know kind of personally, professionally. Great lads, doing great things up in Dornoch. This is their independent bottling. Mystery malt is something that's created kind of a lot of hype and excitement amongst sort of whiskey people like us. Are you able to give an overview of what is going on?
Yeah,
What's the story?
so Phil and Simon Thompson, independent bottlers, we've done stuff on the channel before about their single cask releases. They own Dornoch Distillery, and they're opening up Struy Distillery up in Dornoch. And what they've done is they've done so many independent bottlings, single casks for a global market at this point. They've brought out Mystery Malt, and Mystery Malt is series number 3.
Yep.
And it's an outturn of about 5,000 bottles, just short of. And it's a composition of lots of previous single casks that have been put into these bottles, always at 48.5%. And so you buy this bottle for £65, so which is already great. You're getting an independently bottled, good strength, something unique for £65, and you've got your kind of odds of what you can get. So out of the 4,996 bottles in this batch, there's 14 bottles of a 33-year-old Isla, for example. Or there's a couple of Clynelish, 21 and 20 years old. We've got a 0.58% of getting. So we're going to unveil this whiskey on camera. So anybody that purchases a mystery malt, they don't actually know what whiskey they've got until you break the seal.
Way to do it, because they're all about, obviously they're all about whiskey, but all about people drinking whiskey as well. Obviously the last few years you get a lot of people collecting whiskey or maybe punting whiskey to auction, and they, you know, they make jokes about it, but they kind of hate that side of it, because everything we've tried for them has always been decent. It's been a nice range of different stuff, but this concept I think is really good fun, because as you say, there's, was it 20 odd different options? Yeah. And even if you get the worst one, the youngest whiskey,
you're going to get something interesting.
For 65 quid, it's not bad.
I also think, and Phil and Simon speak so much about their reputation. If you get the youngest whiskies, maybe a new distillery like Rassy, or you've got Lag.
Yep.
It's a Rassy or a Lag that the Thompson brothers have selected.
Yeah, it's got their seal of approval.
It means it's going to be interesting liquid one way or another. I've had quite a few of these previously in different bars across Edinburgh. I've had, I think, as old as a 27-year-old Inchgower.
Nice, that's fun.
And as young as a 4-year-old Lochlee.
Which are both probably whiskies which you wouldn't have bought if you knew what it was.
100%.
But you've tasted it, enjoyed it, you thought, you know, fair.
And for 65 quid, I think I'd be quite happy with both.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You'd be delighted with the older stuff, obviously.
One I got was a 16-year-old Altmore.
Yeah, I've had that too, actually.
Which is a distiller I always forget about, and it's delicious. Very, very good.
So, let's try and unveil this to the camera.
Yep.
So they can see what we've got.
We can try it without knowing
We'll have a little taste first, and then we'll see how lucky we were.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, you open it up.
I'll try.
Yeah, I think it's 48.5 is a nice strength as well. Obviously, trying cast strength off is great because it's not been diluted.
I can't see this.
Shall we look away?
This? I'm going to rotate it because I don't know what way the number is. Okay. So they can now see what we've got.
Yeah.
So maybe this is a 33-year-old Isla, one of 14 bottles.
Or
maybe
it could be a
Clynelish.
4-year-old Lag. Is that the youngest one?
Lag would be interesting. We've never done have we done a Lag on the channel before? I don't think we have. This is quite fun. I think we should do this on every filming session that we do. It's quite interesting. Oh,
good colour.
Oh, I'm excited. This is like Christmas.
Oh, I think that's got a bit of age to it.
Okay.
Either that or a very nice level of cask influence.
Now, people might have seen our No Pride, No Prejudice series, so we actually have been doing a lot of blind whiskey.
Which we've got compliments about, actually.
Yeah.
People said you've never got it totally wrong, so this could be the first time.
I like the nose. I have no idea if this is 6 years old or if it's 30 years old.
It's not young and spirity though. It's really creamy for me. We like vanilla ice cream.
Clearly a really interesting cask. I agree. Vanilla, but then does that mean it could be virgin oak and young? Or does it mean we're looking at hogsheads here?
Is there maybe a touch of port or something? 'Cause it's got a lovely sweetness to it. It's maybe not pink enough to be port.
I actually think I feel like a child. Yeah. This whole giddiness is what makes this amazing. For 65 quid, I think what you're always going to get with Mystery Malt is a conversation-worthy whiskey.
Yes.
And that's what whiskey's all about,
I feel like Mystery
right?
Malt is like entering a raffle, but you can't lose. But you can win a sports car.
I think this is quite young from the nose, but I really like the nose.
Yeah.
Right, let's get into it. Very sweet. Very light, no peat for me.
I think it's about 48.5%. No, I think it's, age-wise, I'd probably guess 8 to 12.
Okay.
I think it's very mellow, but obviously it has been diluted a little bit to 48.5.
I have no idea.
Nice finish, but doesn't linger. Definitely not peated. Would you agree?
Not peated, I don't think. Some kind of wine cask or virgin oak. There's the palate's got a slight acidity. The nose is quite light and bright and sweet. Shall we have a wee look?
I think it's very pleasant. Region-wise, I'd probably guess what, Highland or Speyside?
I guess.
Yeah, I think it could be something like an Altmore, something that a distillery which you don't really.
If we're going to put a guess to it, I've seen the list very briefly. I think this could be maybe a Rassie.
You think? I definitely don't think Rassie.
I think it could.
Should we get the list?
Yeah.
We prepared.
Well, we've actually got a little list here.
Let's pick one.
I think the Rassie in this series is in Dutch Virgin Oak, which I don't think I've ever had before. So again, that's in my head being quite interesting.
I think 16-year-old Glenmurray. That's my bet.
I am going to say, because I'm looking at the casks here, either a Rassie or a Glen Scotia Ruby Port Hogshead.
Can't have two guesses. Pick one. Stop sitting on the fence.
Fine, I'll change to Glen Scotia. I'll change to the Glen Scotia 11 that I've seen it. And we have...
No, for Glenmurray.
A Rassie!
A Rassie!
Oh,
way
there
off.
you go.
I'm 4 years old.
Well, I wasn't way off. I guessed it was a Rassie in Dutch Virgin Oak. I'm delighted with that.
Very good. 4 years old though. That's
Isn't it
got
impressive?
a remarkable maturity to it.
And we genuinely had no idea.
And I've had a few Rassies before, and I've not been that impressed.
I'm quite happy with that. I'm annoyed I changed last minute.
I know, I'm glad I put the pressure on you to change. But yeah, really impressive. Great concept, great fun. As I say, good drinking strength, nice price point as well.
And a first for me, Dutch Virgin Oak. I've never had Dutch Virgin Oak.
What does that mean? What does that contribute?
Oh,
it's tasty whiskey.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Good fun.
Cheers.
If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Bevvy content. We want to hear what you think, your best whiskey experiences, the whiskies you want us to try. It's a really exciting journey we're on, so make sure to join us. Download the Bevvy app on Google Play and App Store to keep track of your whiskey journey, connect with your whiskey friends, keep track of your favourites, anything you could ever want to do with whiskey, all in one place. It's the definitive whiskey companion.